Hi guys, welcome back, or if you're new, hello, my name is Nadia, and lately I've been thinking a lot about success and what makes one person more likely to be successful than another person. Obviously, success means something different to everyone, but when it comes to pro athletes, famous movie stars, or any revolutionary leader in their field, what did they do to become successful? Forget about all the tips you've heard about giving up social media, meditating, or waking up at 5 a.m. to be successful. Personally, I found that different things work for different people, but after doing some research and seeing what my successful friends have in common, I found that it's more about your personality and your mentality that really determines if you're going to be successful. It's something that I'm personally working on, and if you're watching this, I assume you are too, so let's jump into it. Do you have what it takes to be successful? I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I've noticed that all successful people have in common. So the first thing that all successful people do is that they think big. They have big goals and big dreams, and they actually go after them. Basically, they're the people who said, I want to be an astronaut when I grow up, and they never gave up that dream. Or I want to be president of the United States, and they never gave up that dream. They're risk takers, and they're not afraid of being different or having someone tell them their idea is crazy. At first, they seem like the oddballs. You know, their parents might tell them to be more realistic, have a more realistic career path, but the successful people are the ones who keep going for it and don't give up. Let's be honest, if you decide to give up on your dream because it's just too unrealistic, you're already failing yourself and you're not going to be successful. So the number one thing that all successful people have in common, I found, is that they have those big dreams and they actually go after them. The second thing that makes someone successful is that they actually follow through with their plans. People can rely on them to finish a project. They have incredible self-control because, let's be honest, everyone has those moments where they don't feel like doing work. They'd rather just watch Netflix, right? But the successful people are the ones who have the self-control to stop watching Netflix and actually go out and accomplish their goals, and they finish them. The third thing that they do is they are constantly learning, whether they're reading every day, listening to other people, or just learning from their own failures. They're constantly learning. Successful people have a very open mind, and they always go in with an attitude of there's room for improvement. Even if it seems like they're really successful, they're on top of their game, how could they be any better? They just won the Super Bowl, or they just got an Academy Award. How can they be any better? Successful people, even after achieving their dreams, still learn and still try to grow. So that's the third thing that I think successful people do really, really well, and that they all have in common. The fourth thing that successful people do is that they surround themselves with other successful people. They're incredibly outgoing. They always want to be with people, listen to what they have to say. They understand that a lot of things involve teamwork and you can't do it on your own. And they get a lot of their energy and motivation from other successful people. They don't go into it with a mindset of being jealous of someone else's success. They go into it with the mindset of being really happy for someone's success, but also using that as fuel so that way they can then push themselves harder. Successful people are great at networking just naturally. They're incredibly charismatic. They're friendly. Everyone wants to be their friend, and they just have their social skills down. Of course, not every successful person needs to be super outgoing or charismatic. It definitely depends on the field, but for the most part, I've noticed that a lot of successful people are great at networking. And then finally, the fifth thing I want to talk to you guys about that I've noticed all successful people have, and it's probably one of the most important things, is that they have a positive attitude. They don't go into any sort of project or task thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. What if this happens? What if that happens? They just have a very positive outlook and a very positive mindset. They think of themselves in a positive way, and they also think of others in a very positive way too. They look for the good in others and in situations. And at the end of the day, that is what success is. It's about being happy, feeling positive about yourself and what you've achieved. And that's one of the big things that I've noticed that successful people feel and do every single day. And so that wraps up my video on what it takes to be successful. What's great about this list list is that all of these things that I've listed, they're things that if you work hard, you can change them about yourself and you can be successful. If you have trouble finishing projects, maybe that's something you need to work on. If you have trouble networking, or if you don't really surround yourself with the best group of people, that's something that you can change up and work on. I know I'm personally working on some of these things myself, but I hope that one day I can achieve my goals and my dreams and be successful, and I hope you guys can too. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and then hit that bell so you're notified every single time I make a new video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.